What it do, Kripple Krew? What it do? I see Robert Willoughby popped in first thing this morning. I appreciate him, even though he's at work. Henry G, Rolf Robertson, member Kripple Krew Inc., Ground Fog, Marco, War Room, of course, original member of Kripple Krew Inc., McRanger, Kripple Krew Inc., Derek For Real, member Kripple Krew Inc., Kelly, what's up, sis, member Kripple Krew Inc., and what's up, Lady Ginger, War Room. How are you tonight, my brother?
I'm doing great, brother.
Hell yeah. Aries, what's up, Scott?
I had a couple issues, but you already know about that.
Yeah. It's been a day, but hey, we're live with the War Crew now, so
Absolutely.
it's all gravy now.
Yeah, day's winding down, and we get to talk about our favorite things.
Yes, sir. You want to kick it off with what your pockets was today?
My pockets?
Yeah, I'd like to know what your pockets were today.
My pockets were pretty simple, bro. I was simple today. I have the Kaiser gavel.
Nice. New breed EDC. What it do, Lou?
Absolutely. Next one would be the one that you won't carry. Would be the American Lawman F35.
Can't carry the law, man.
Full DLC. And then my piece de resistance. I've got the Essie Azusa on my as my Pixie.
Hell yeah.
And then I've got the, I don't know if you can see that or not.
Cosmos. Oh, why didn't I do this?
You know what that is, right?
That's the Paul Munko design.
Yeah, absolutely. Full tilt Mystic.
Yeah, and that's Rex 45?
Rex 45, baby.
That's what I thought. I'm in a good mood anytime we get to go live with the crew. Bladed Ginger.
Hey, Bladed Ginger, what do you think of that Capilevaro?
Such a wicked knife. Today's pockets for me, I ended up, I was rocking the Vortex from WIXCO in the back right pocket because I love being able to whip this thing out like a wave and have it ready to go in either grip. It's a backup like beef jerky defense knife when my fixie is the small one that I'm running today. The knife that I can't seem to get out of the pockets, the Neutron 2. This knife has lived with me for a while.
Great.
That knife just lives with me. My left-hand knife today is another WIXCO. Checking out the Ultim Drax.
I forgot I forgot my left-hand knife, bro. Well, you guys know what it is. It's the Bel Air.
Kershaw Bel Air. That's one of you. That one's become almost a daily for you.
Yep, absolutely. It's in my pocket every day.
But yeah, I really dig this Ultim Drax. Their Ultim is very high quality Ultim. and I would know. I would know good Ultim from bad.
Oh yeah, you would.
My fifth pocket knife today was our homeboy Johan Jordan's Kaiser Parakeet with the button compression style lock. This thing locks up so solid. Wicked little one. MPG, what's up, sis? How are you? Homer Felds, member Kripple Krew Inc., what's going on? And then today's fixie, I know it's not going to surprise anybody, was the Kubi Bloom Aries EDC.
Oh, absolutely. Can't wait to get my hands on one.
I am loving this. It's been filling in log at the spot for a minute, and I've been really enjoying it. And then, of course, I've got the baby banter on the neck. MPG, you didn't answer last time if you wanted this week or next week, so I figured you probably wanted to join us next week. But you're always welcome to join. I can shoot you a link. Is that the one that buried in the arm?
What, this one?
Yeah.
No.
Oh no, that's Stubby.
Yeah, that's Stubby. Stubby got a little bit of work.
Yeah, at first I wasn't seeing it right.
Thank you, Kelly. Kelly did fantastic work on my lanyard.
Stubby looks so good.
Yes, sir. But I'm fixing to put Stubby up because it is getting really wet outside, and yeah, not gonna carry her too much because it's getting too hot and humid. He's working good.
Yeah.
Like I say, I got the $99 special on today.
Yay.
Which for $99, that's a fantastic knife. You know what I'm saying? The SE Azula.
Yeah. Yeah, next week would be great then, MPG. You could definitely join us on next Thursday. It'd be fun.
Be great. Absolutely great.
Man, you guys want to see a crazy knife that came in today? I just opened this like right before we went live, and I had to show Chris. But this is okay. I better pull up the company first so I say the name right because it's an odd name.
That looks wow. That's out there, bro.
Yeah, it definitely is. I'm going to pull up. I believe it's the Tapaza. Yes, okay, it is the Tapaza V1, and the Tapaza V1 is rocking a flipper tab that I had my thumb on the lock bar, but ooh, it is a sharp little beast. I'm gonna need a Band-Aid in a moment.
It looks very slender too. Ooh, yeah.
Yes. Nice. 90 thousandths of Magna Cut. 90 thousandths blade stock thickness.
They tell you what it's heat treated to? Just curious.
62 HRC.
That's perfect for a folder.
And then you've got the flipper tab or the awesome reverse flick that for something so thin, I'm surprised works so well. Titanium and with a titanium clip, and this whole knife comes in at 1.6 ounces. It's over 7.5 inches. Lucy Palick and Rayan, welcome. Thank you, MPG. Smash that MF and like button. Aries got his TRM Bulldog today. That's
nice.
awesome.
I know he loves it too.
Yeah, this thing is crazy though. This Tapaza, it's a Best Tech OEM'd knife that comes in just under $300, which for the engineering and materials, I understand. But that is a really cool knife. I'm going to throw a Band-Aid on the thumb real quick. I'll be right back. I'm going to give you the screen.
So, shout out to Bladed Ginger. What do you think this is sitting right here, brother? I'm going to go ahead and show you this right quick. I wish Brother Gareth was here because Brother Gareth got me this. Yes, I couldn't wait. I already had it out playing with it. Pick an awesome little knife. The Geo. Really wicked little point right there. Yeah, I put it in my finger pretty good today. But excellent knife there, Blue Ginger. You did good. You really did. It's going to take me a minute to get used to it because I got big fat hands and this flipper hits me in the fingers when I try and see where my hand is right there. It hits me right here. But I'll get used to it. Yes, sir.
I've got one of those.
Yeah, I know you do. You were the one that showed them.
Yay. What here?
My hand's cramping up. I was playing with that little accipiter too much today.
Yeah, that accipiter is way too small for your hands. Kobe, what's up? How are you? Welcome. Christian and Andres Torres. A knife with a cross. I do not.
Absolutely a great little piercer, bro. But it's also got that flat and the rounded design on the handle. It's ergonomically excellent. You know, I love knives. I love knives that do the curve.
The continuous curve.
Yeah, absolutely. They just so comfortable in your hand. It doesn't take a lot to get up on the tip when you need to. It's also a nice, I'd call that a warning, wouldn't you?
Yeah, I mean, it's
I'm about
technically, I
to,
would say it's a hawkbill because it has the slightest amount of recurve if you put it on a flat surface, but it functions as a warning.
I guess you did. It does.
Yeah, I had to put it on a flat surface to really notice it.
Yep, absolutely.
So it technically would be a hawkbill, but it functions more like a warning.
I'm calling it a
But
warning.
it does put that tip just a little bit lower even than a warning, making it a little easier to get to.
You don't even have to raise your hand to get
No.
involved. It's an excellent design, Bigger Ginger. Excellent design.
Awesome, Kobe. Glad to have you here. Yeah, and for me, the front flipper works best with my index finger, just knocking it over. Warren Hawk, there you go.
Warren Hawk, excellent, excellent. I want to give a shout out to Pickled Steel too. You probably saw this. I showed it last week. You just got done doing your review on this one. This right here, I love this knife.
Yeah, it's the Scarp Pro. Very cool.
Yep. Excellent feeling. It's tuned beautifully. Yeah. Look
the
at that.
rosewood feels great in hand. The 67 layered Damascus. Here, I'll let you show that blade. That 67 layered Damascus is gorgeous.
It is stabilized wood too.
Yes, and it's a stainless Damascus. You just can't call it Damasteel because that's a brand name.
Trademark. Yes, but you're correct. It's technically a Damasteel, because it's stainless. Correct.
Leland, good evening. How are you?
You said this on yours too. You could actually see the core running down the back of the spine, and
yeah, it's really cool.
If you look, you could see the core on the pivot and everything. It's
going all the way through to the flipper tab. Well, thank you, Leland.
It's actually excellent knife. You'll be seeing more of this because it's getting moved on. I wish I could keep it, but right now I'm in hold mode. I think y'all know why. We've talked about it before.
I think this Avian Tepeza might now have the record for the fastest Band-Aid on a live stream.
Well, I think you got that anyways, bro. I really do.
That's the quickest. That's the quickest for me.
Out of any of the people I've ever watched, you have done that the most.
So it goes. Why you keep Band-Aids and super glue right next to the desk?
Oh, yeah. Super glue too.
Daniel Rhodes, if you were talking about the Damascus one that WarRoom was showing, this is the Pickled Steel Scarp Pro with a 67 layer Damascus and rosewood scales that today is only $51 after code Kripple10. Blades are man's oldest tool. There's nothing psycho about liking tools. If you're talking about this one, then it's the Avian Blades Tepeza. Went the entire show without cutting yourself and then got a paper cut. That's too weak. Yeah, you can't accept that.
Kelly dropped a link where you can get these too, folks.
Yeah, Scarp Pro.
The American distributor of Pickled Steel.
And they are in America and ready to ship.
Yep. Excellent.
And like I said, today's price is listed at $56. So after code Kripple10, they're only $51.
Okay. Now, if it was me, I would get a leather sheath. I would take this clip off, and this would be a sheath knife for me. And in the pocket that way.
Yeah, it'd make a very nice gent's knife in a slip like that.
Absolutely.
No, it is not made in the USA, Daniel. Not for that price.
No, if this was made in the USA, you'd be looking at least $150 or more.
Yeah, probably more with a stainless Damascus.
Yep. And the wood handles, yeah, you're right.
Yeah. Yeah, the company is in South Africa, but the knives are made in either China or Taiwan. If you haven't been cut before, you're paranoid. It's like all the folks that say you can't trust a knife reviewer that you never see with Band-Aids.
Right, exactly.
I can't wait for the proto gargoyles to be in production. Are we
Um,
able to see pictures of them yet, homie? Like, can I share a picture? A rendering? Anything?
I got a question for you. What was
Sup?
the pickled steel knife that you reviewed and sent to Darkwater, the folder? I can't remember for the life
There
of
was
me.
two. There was the Typhon and the Blood Eagle.
Typhon. That's it.
And the Typhon you can currently pre-order the budget version, and that will have that same button liner lock.
Right, but it's 14C, right? As far as the steel.
Yes.
Yeah. Which ain't no joke.
Yeah, the Rhino is 14C, and that is an absolute work knife.
Well, so is the Cosmos. That's a prototype that's going to be in production. That's a fine knife. You played with that already, haven't you?
I have not handled that one yet.
Just wait,
I
bro.
think Titanium Justin has it at the moment.
He does. That's who I sent it to. It's so good, bro. So good. I also like the one that Neil had showed, but it was a D2 knife. But I like their D2. I've sharpened a couple knives already that Garrett sent me, and their D2 is spot on as far as the heat treat.
Yeah, they did. They do a really high HRC. They don't announce it. They don't like publish it, but they take it above 60. It's a high HRC D2, and they kill it.
Oh, right on.
Hey, Toby, show up to a couple of streams, and then yes, I absolutely will make you a mod. But you got to come to a couple streams first.
Right on, Bladed Ginger. Can't wait.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to that one too.
Now, I actually got to see the. I think I got to see the Warthog the first time that Aries had it before he gave it away when he got 1,000 subs.
Yeah.
Never could understand that knife until I actually got down and looked at it, and that's a working knife. That's like the Warhog. You know, it's just a worker.
Oh, the Rhino?
Yes, the Rhino.
Yeah. Leland, hell yeah, welcome to the family. Welcome to the Kripple Krew. Yeah, this Rhino is the looks didn't do it for me right off the bat, but I could tell it was going to be a working knife. But when you get it in hand, it makes so much more sense.
Yeah.
Because not only is it perfect right here, but you've got that beautiful thumb dip that you can really get some control on. You can throw it up into a utility style grip very comfortably.
Well, Aries had this and that together. Which one are you gravitating towards? I'm gravitating towards this, correct?
Yeah, me. Yeah, the Warhog is the one that the looks are going to get me first every time. Josh Graham, Kripple Krew represent. What it do, homie?
So that's why. But once you start looking at it, people start playing with it and telling you how good it is. It's like, yeah, I can see it.
And it would fit your big hands really well, I think.
My big hands have become a problem here the last couple of days. I've been playing with a couple knives that are just way too small for me.
Yes, you're right, Kelly. The Rhino grows on you, especially when you start using it. Jacob Spicer, welcome.
That would be one of them that I've been playing with that's too small. This is the Kansept Mini Accipiter. It's a great little knife, but it's just too small for me.
Yeah, isn't that one's under 7 inches, isn't it?
Yes, I do believe so. Here, let me do a quick measurement.
Yeah, Leland, there's typically a knife in at least 4 pockets as well as a fixed blade. Ron Crow, remember Kripple Krew Inc? What it do, homie? Chris Lopez, yo! What's up? I got a box going back to you this week.
It's like just under 7.
Yeah.
Just under 7.
Joker, what's up? Kenzie, welcome. Good evening. Lady Ginger's asking how that, and I'm gonna leave the screen on you for a second. He's asking how the Geo fits in your hand.
Let me crank it back out. I'll show you. It fits in my hand well. Like I said, the problem that I have with it, Bearded Ginger, is the flipper bites me every now and then. But like I say, that's just me getting used to the knife. Why won't you come out now? Doesn't want to come back out and play. Or maybe I'm breaking into Garrus. I don't know.
That's okay too.
No, it is. He told me I could play with him.
G Light, I guess it depends on where you are as
Like
to
I
whether
say-
or not the knives are legal. Some of these knives aren't legal everywhere.
You're correct. Oh, this is Garrus.
But evil homie BDB don't care.
You can see it fits my hand just fine. One thing that I wish that it had was a little jimping, but that's a personal preference. Nothing wrong with it, not. But I think it fits the I think it fits the aspect of the way that you were trying to go with the knife. I can see your vision, and it's excellent. I actually like the black one better.
Have a great night, Scott. Good to see you, Aries. What's up, Jesse Sheldon? How are you?
Hey, real quick, Aries. I got a couple of boxes I'm gonna mail to you tomorrow for your giveaway.
G-Light can't carry in Italy. No knife, no guns, he said. Oh, but you can finish what you're saying, Scott.
Oh, to me, to Scott, I already did. I'm going to send him I got a knife for a giveaway for him, and I going to send him. I gifted him at that blade show that we went together. A Max Ace Black Mirror, and I didn't have the box with me at the time, but I dug the box out, and I'm going to send him the box, so he has everything that it came with. Yeah, I don't see many things wrong except that, like I said, for me, it's just getting used to it. But that flipper, when I go to do the knife, it rakes my finger. Can't even see it. Rakes my finger right here. And also when I see where my finger is right there, when I go to front flip it, it hits my finger. Just because my hands are so big.
Yeah, I use that finger to front flip it, so it's not in the way.
Well, no, I get that, but it hits my secondary finger right here.
Oh, gotcha. William Hornbostel, what's going on, homie? Noob, welcome. McRanger, still feeling it, huh? That's no bueno.
Man, you gotta get better, bro. Along with Caleb and Derek for real, you know what I'm saying, and Tim B. A lot of people need to get better. A lot of
Jason Smith, I don't recognize you, so you're gonna have to hang out a few times before you can ask to be a mod, homie. But welcome.
Yeah, he's if you come a couple of times, he's pretty good about passing out the mods, which he can trust you.
Yeah, I don't mind having plenty of mods. It helps, and I like everybody to be able to drop links if they want to help and stuff like that. But you just got to come around a few times first.
Yeah, you can see what I did. You can see what I did to the Tecto F1 Alpha today. Put the cans on it.
Feels better with the flipper or the thumb studs.
Absolutely. I don't like a knife with just one way of deploying it. That's just a pet peeve of mine. And yeah, but yeah, it feels much better with the studs on there. Anyways, and of course, I don't know if I showed the chat these, but got these in a giveaway win. This is a Pilar 3, which this is my first time playing with one of these. It's actually a fairly decent knife. Just a work knife.
Yeah, if they had more. Thank you, MPG. Yeah, Saturdays and Tuesdays are at 10 a.m. Pacific. If they offered more of them with upgraded materials, I think people would be all over it again.
A hit. They're good design. They're really good design. And this is just the regular Pilar. Okay, this one is 8 MO
Yeah,
whatever
HCR.
HCR MOV 13, or yeah, that's it. Which is stainless and it's easy to sharpen. This
And
one,
then it's the 3D2.
this is a D2, right? Correct.
Yeah.
The D2, I like this. If they made this in 14C, wow, this would be a great knife. I don't mind. I really don't mind D2.
Jason Beecher, member, Kripple Krew Inc. What's going on? Frank Grimes, we collect knives and we show knives, but there's plenty of links in the description with discount codes and such to buy a lot of these knives. Yeah, we just like to collect knives and share and show off. And
it's an addiction. Don't let anybody lie to you.
Oh, show.
Okay, I'm going to show you what else came with it. I got a jade scale. I'm going to pass that on to Kelly for the small pilar. But this came with it too.
Let me pull down. Let me give you the screen again. This shipwreck copper.
Yep.
That looks really cool.
And he did a good job. Okay. I'm going to explain to you why I took it off. Okay. If some of you guys know that I painted commercial and industrial for 35 years, I've worked on $1 million homes. I've done a lot. Okay. The top coat, the shipwreck is excellent, but the top coat that he put on it, it's got orange peel to it, and that drives me absolutely insane.
You don't like the feel of orange peel?
No. 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 I mean, if it's a grip situation, yes, but when you have a shipwreck that you did that good, it deserves a finish that's you know what I'm saying, bro.
Yeah, like a smooth clear.
Exactly. So that's why I took it off. It'll be here. Maybe I'll give it away someday. I don't know. Maybe I'll put it back on, refinish it. I don't know. But
you play with knives enough, Frank Grimes, you're gonna end up with band-aids. Oh, show.
Absolutely.
Band-aids are super glue.
And this says it right here.
Yes. Be less dumb. But we like knives too much to do that.
Right. So
Freddie Heath, I don't sell knives, but there are links for a lot of these knives in the description of the live stream. You want to? Bladed Ginger says he's got a couple of new designs going that he'd like to share with us.
Bring it on, bro. You know that.
I'm good. Yeah, I'm getting him a link right now.
Absolutely. And MGG, you definitely coming on next week.
Let me get to Bladed Ginger over here on Instagram real quick. There he is.
Oh, okay. Let me talk about this real quick. So a lot of you guys know Darkwater, and you follow Darkwater and seen the stuff that he does. I've got 4 knives on the table that are going 5 knives that are actually going to him to get modded. I'm getting the Clydesdale modded. I'm getting my Chavez Street Tonto modded. I'm getting my FM1 modded. I'm getting the Damn Designs Gin modded, and I'm getting my my Tack Brown modded.
Hell yeah!
So that's why I have them out on the table.
I agree, Mick. The Civivi Buster FG does look really cool. I definitely want to check one of those out with the new super lock. But as far as gravity knives go, Frank, the only gravity knife style that I have are with the a button gravity. I don't have a sliding gravity knife.
We talking this one, DBD?
Hey, what's up, guys?
What's going on? How you doing, Nick?
Doing pretty good. Actually.
Yes, I got that same email, William, and I said that I was going to I actually told TAC knives that I would talk about that this evening.
Yeah, we all got it. Everybody that bought one got it.
I just told them that I would, because I was talking to Shane. So if you guys didn't notice, if you got one of these Goliaths, on the back side of this safety switch, the screw can back out. So they recommend taking these apart and Loctiting the screw. And the reason that he can't afford everybody to send them and have them do it is because he already sold all these at half price.
Yeah, he
because
took a
of the
bath on
anodizing
these.
mix messing it up.
He took a big bath on these.
So, you know, he could have tried to avoid it and hope it only happened to like one person. But instead, he told everybody about it. And if anybody needs help getting theirs fixed, just hit up.
I was going to say, if you're afraid to take apart a knife like this, there's people that'll do it in the community and get you safe. I'll do it for you. I'll take it apart and manipulate the screw. If you have to. There's people that'll do it for you if you're afraid to take apart an auto.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just saying.
Brown Sugar, what's up, sis? Go ahead, Nick. What were you saying?
So, by the way, WarRoom. There you go.
Capillavaro.
It was in the work bag today. I can't carry a knife in my scrubs, so I had to put them in my work bag. And that one, and this right here, we're in the bag as well.
Oh, that looks familiar.
Oh, come on. That should be easy to carry in the pocket of scrubs. As long as you want to walk with them around your ankles.
I put them in the Leviathan. Check. 1, 2, 3.
Yeah, that Leviathan is massive, homie. We hear you. Douglas Wagner, what's up?
I can't hear.
Oh, I can hear him.
Leave that out and go back in.
It is a chunky boy. That's a blade you do not want your thumb in the way of it when it closes. I just reviewed that knife, and it is a massive hawkbill.
Maybe that's it.
Alfred, what's up? All right, here he is. He's back. Can y'all hear him? Go ahead, Nick.
Check. 1, 2, 3. Can y'all hear me?
Yeah.
WarRoom?
I can't hear him.
That's me with the RFK voice, Frank Grimes. That's DBD for show. No, that's my voice, homie. I don't know why I can hear you, but they can't. Let me try.
MPG says, I don't know what it is, man. I can't hear him. Hang on. Let me there. See if I can hear
I muted and unmuted. Let's try that now.
I hear him. It's my
okay,
bad.
Cool. I had to press mute and unmute.
Yeah, you're coming through for everybody now.
Sweet. The WarRoom, this has been in my work bag almost every day.
Right on, brother.
And it is a tape killer.
Yeah,
it is a what?
It's a tape killer.
Right on.
Yep. So let's see if I can bring this up a little bit so you can actually see my book a little better. So these are all hand sketches right now. I'm going to try and send them over to the program I use to draw them soon. And these are all unnamed. I literally drew these like 2 days ago.
All right, let's take a look.
So that's one I'm working on to try and toss that DEF CON for a new budget knife.
Is that a crossbar?
It is.
Very cool.
I like that.
I like that blade on a crossbar. I'm tired of drop points.
Yep. I tried to do a curved back worm clip best I could.
Yeah, no, I get what you're going for. It looks like a modified harpoon cliff.
Yeah. Then I got this is the sword I'm working on.
Like a big old buster sword.
Trying to put that one toward Condor at the moment.
I can see that with Condor.
Thinking so to use 1095 for the steel, be a wood handle with a micarta guard.
Very cool. Luca, what's up? Welcome.
Of course, there's the 57.
The Bel Air. Or the 57. I don't know what you're calling it.
Yep.
Well, probably the 57 because the Bel Air is kind of famous.
Yeah, I call it 57 because it's based off the 57 Chevy rear wing.
Yeah, from the 57 Bel Air.
This is a drawing I did recently of a kind of, I'm trying to make like a folding stacks.
Yeah, I get you.
I like that.
Which was kind of scrapped at the moment because I'm trying to figure out how to get the blade to go into the handle, but I'll work about that part later.
Make it a fixed blade. I'm down with that.
Huh?
I said, make it a fixed blade. I'm down with that.
I thought about it, actually. I thought about it. But I'm sitting at my desk at work and I'm just sketching these.
Right. So what do you do for a living there, Nick?
I'm gonna show the picture that you sent to me while you answer his question.
Yeah. So I actually work for University of Tennessee Medical Center, and I work in the radiology department, one of the remote offices.
Nice.
Yep. And when I get some free time, I'm either sketching or looking stuff up for knives.
Right.
Brian
F, member Kripple Krew Inc. What it do, brother?
What's up, Brian?
This is the rendering that you sent me just a few minutes ago.
Oh yeah,
that's the one that I shot over to Pickled Steel.
Yeah.
The flipper will not be on there. It'll be a T-spawn finger flipper.
Okay.
And if you notice, that is the exact same handle shape as, I can pull it out. So it's going to look at it side by side. It's the same handle shape as the Geo.
Is it? I didn't even notice that.
Yeah, it's I took a Geo apart, put the scale down, and traced it.
Okay, I see it now. Now that I got my Geo in hand.
Yeah, I'm using that divot.
Similar.
I'm using a divot where usually it's the where the flipper goes into it. I'm using that as a thumb rest.
Roger.
So I'm just trying out. Can never have too many designs.
That's for sure. And hopefully they all hit at once. Well, not at once, but hopefully, you know what I mean.
That'd be awesome. I'm actually in the process of taking apart 160 Cardingtons.
You didn't design that's not the simplest disassembly and reassembly knife made.
Which one?
No,
the Cardington.
Oh yeah.
So actually, the lock bar pop when it comes out, but you got to kind of do a little sketchily. The reason why everybody does Swiss Army knife right here.
Yeah, you can show the Cardington right now if you want. This is these are available on the DEF CON website right now today.
And soon they'll be offered with some different colors too, which will be done by me, which I'm trying to talk them into sending me new ones that are pre-disassembled.
That would be nice.
Yeah, I wish.
Yeah, I'd let you do it and then assemble them. That would make sense.
Yeah, it would. I got that. So what I'm doing is I'm putting the screws and all the non-anodizing bits in the bag. Parts of my anodize going in this bag.
Gotcha. And you got to do 160 of them. And how many colors are you doing?
I'm doing 8 colors.
Yeah, that's going to keep you busy for a bit.
Yep. A minute or two.
20 of each color, which is going to be fun for me. And I'm hand anodizing all of them too.
How many can you do at once if you're doing a batch of one color?
I have to anodize at least one knife at a time because I can dip the scales together. Then I have to dip the clip and the backspacer individually.
Gotcha. Yeah, knives have that effect, San Pedro.
What the WarRoom?
I said the Cardingtons are available now.
They are.
Yeah, I'll pull up the website real quick and show it. Def.
Yep.
I'm on
It's
hold
on.
right now until after Blade Show, but after Blade Show we might talk.
Dude, they'll be at Blade Show.
Well, I'll see you there.
Yep, I'll be working at DEF CON booth. This will be up for sale there.
I will see you there, sir.
Dude, I'm excited because the Blade Show's one of my favorite shows to go to. Like, SHOT Show's cool, but I'm a retail guy at heart.
I work SHOT Show. I used to live in Vegas building firing ranges. There.
That's cool.
Here is the Cardington by Ginger Design. S35VN with a beautiful compound grind. The leverage lock, which is pivot activated.
And there's a good view of the lock.
And well, right now we're sharing the screen here. I'll go, but there you go. Now you can show it.
There's the lock itself. And it is a bane in my existence with this knife right now.
Getting the lock bar itself out of the frame.
Yep, because you got to unscrew it, then you got to pry it out.
That's 250 Leland Shackelford from DEFCON Knives. I can post that link here real quick. And you can actually, don't you have a code at DEFCON, homie? I don't have one yet.
I do not.
I don't know. I don't know if I've seen a DEFCON code yet.
I don't think Sam is going to do codes at the moment because they're trying to. We're trying to recoup after some issues with the manufacturer.
DreamTech?
No, actually, it was on CobraTech.
CobraTech.
So CobraTech manufactured a lot of our budget knives.
Gotcha.
Oh crap! And I've got a strip tip. Dang it. Okay. Well, this probably ain't gonna come out right now. But here's what you do: you unscrew right here, and then you take a pry bar like this right here. I use a Swiss Army knife tool right here. Get in there, you just pop it off.
Gotcha.
And it presses back in just fine. It's just that's a pain in the hind end.
I dropped the link for that knife if anybody wants to take a look at it. Oh, Sterling Stoots, what's up? Got your Aurelian today. It's awesome. And scored a Silver Surfer Crew Wear Smock. Damn.
Yeah, I thought about. Oh, I haven't showed you this. Anybody on? If you follow me, you might have seen it, but
The Nimble would be nice, Mick. Eagle Scout, what it do? Oh yeah, your copper mitten boss scales.
Yep.
Grilled out the fit
Oh,
now.
dude, those are nice.
Turned out well. It really did. A little heavier than I thought it would be, but you know, it's copper. It's solid copper.
Yeah, copper ain't light, that's for sure. Kane Miranda, what it do?
So I've got a knife arriving tomorrow that I purchased from Goodwill.
What'd you purchase from Goodwill?
Go ahead and put
Later,
it back
Leland,
on
have a great night.
You don't laugh at this. So Goodwill has an auction site you can go to where you can find like some ladies. So like I'm gonna watch this from there. And every now and then I look for knives, and I happen to find an Artisan Proponent on there.
Really?
Yeah, the blacked out one.
Okay.
Nice. Is it the blacked out Pi or the blacked out G10?
That's the big one.
Blacked out G10, yeah.
Yeah, very cool.
That's a big one, right?
Yeah, it is. You have one.
No, I don't.
I have 3 of them.
Yeah.
J1 Doobie, what's going
on? It's bigger than that, bro. Take that puppy out.
Yeah, that's that half breed.
Yep.
Dude, that thing's a beast. I love half breed knives.
Got the large bush folder, Gen 2, 1/4 inch of 3V, 4.10 inches long.
That knife will go through anything. What, you need to cut through a car door? Okay.
Absolutely. The liners in it are 420 SJ. The pommel.
Glass breaker?
Yeah.
The attitude adjuster?
K110. He treated 58 to 60. It's a serious knife.
Yeah, that you could either use the glass breaker to bust a window or just use the blade and cut the door open.
Yep, absolutely. This thing is a tank.
Either way, it works.
Oh yeah. I just thought I'd tell you that because I like big knives.
Dude,
Cannot
that thing
lie.
is sick. I love that thing. Where is one of my opponents?
Yeah,
My
I thought you had a proponent, WarRoom. Did you
I know.
use that one?
I was talking about getting one, and
Oh,
then
okay.
I saw this
Gotcha.
in stock, and it's like, yeah, I got to have it.
Yeah.
If I can find one of mine.
WarRoom was
Sure.
telling me to check this one out for a while, and I just hadn't, but I happened to bring it in through the pass around. And
Dude,
the
I love
Orion
that.
Knives Aries is a really good knife for $80. 14C and a pivot activated wedge lock that locks up really solid. Yeah, very.
You flip all day off the fuller, all day.
Yeah, that fuller is just perfect for it.
Yep.
And then I like the tactical shape of this handle that's really going to lock in for thrusting. Yeah, it's a fun knife.
Yeah, I already took the tanto off of mine when I sharpened it.
Did you?
Yep, I sure did. I just figured it'd work better for me. You know what I mean?
Yeah, just go drop point.
Yep. That's exactly what I did.
Makes sense.
You know I like tantos. You know that. But, I mean, this knife, it just needed to be just round that edge out a little bit.
Whoops. Yeah.
So, excellent knife. If you guys ain't got one, check them
I
out.
I meant to pop back over. There we go. Let me see yours with the edge now that it's not just on my screen. Oh yeah. Perfect.
Yep.
Then it makes it quicker to sharpen too.
Yes, that's why I did it. Because I mean, I can use my field sharpener. I can use this to sharpen it. You know what I'm saying?
Here we go.
And it works just beautifully. 14C, it's really easy to sharpen too.
Horse drop. There's one of your proponents.
Yep. This is the S35EN one.
Yeah, I was going to say he's got the big boy too.
Yeah.
And mine,
yeah, that's dirt. That's a dirt blade, right?
Yep.
Thought so.
Massive
thumb studs. Those thumb studs are crazy.
Dude,
the jimping is crazy.
So the funny part is the thumb studs here, getting your back pocket actually works as a Emerson weight.
Yeah.
It'll open it. So in my hand, it feels really good.
And those aren't bad for the price, you know. The F35 aren't bad for the price.
No, it's not. The base model, which is D2, and usually either micarta or G10.
Yep.
Right about 60.
69. That's what I saw on for Amazon.
Fanboy, welcome to Kripple Krew.
I bought mine from Goodwill for $35.
Right.
I told my wife, I was like, "So you recognize this knife, right?" She went, "Yeah, I recognize it." I said, "I'm going to save it. I got to save it." And the Goodwill auctions is really neat. I love it. It's one of my favorite pastimes is going there and just browsing there while I'm at work.
Caleb, how are you doing, brother? Member Kripple Krew Inc. How you feeling today, homie? Man, I didn't so I've checked out the Leviathan, but not a proponent. Holy crap. That Leviathan makes the proponent look small.
Yeah, I know.
Stan, member Kripple Krew Inc. What it do, homie? What it do? Brian White, member Kripple Krew Inc. What's up?
What's up, Brian?
And they both made Corbin look small.
That Leviathan makes this look small, and I thought this was a large.
Yeah, that's what he just busted out too, was a Corvid.
Yeah.
What's my keychains? Also, DVD. A couple of these are going to be heading your way.
Oh, cool beans.
Yep. But for size comparison, everybody knows the Griptilian. And the Griptilian is not a small knife.
Yeah,
Like,
no,
this is like an above average size knife.
yeah,
It just looks tiny.
the Leviathan is insane. And like I had the one with the speed holes, and that one's over 9.5 ounces. So that one's got to be real, real heavy.
Well, and I got this one I bought it with a flat scale because I wanted to anodize this one, and I wanted to use it as a test run for my engraved anodized scales.
Very cool. Carol, welcome. Yeah, that's gonna look cool when you finish with it.
Here you go. Next to the Cardington's about the same size as a Griptilian.
Damn, Ritter Hogue and Tie and Magna Cut for your grandpa. That's dope.
Dang.
That's a balled out Ritter Hogue. I haven't even seen that one. Ryan Aguilar, welcome.
I don't think Doug's seen that one.
Chris Lopez's carry today was a TRM Neutron 2 and Nerd with an ABW slip joint and a tactile turn pen and pencil. Chris Lopez has been using the hell out of that TRM code.
What up, Mr.
Right now, I'm just pulling knives out that I have in a work bag.
Like I call JB. I call him Mr. Finchman. We're just going to start calling Chris Lopez Mr. TRM.
Yeah, definitely.
See if I can get this a little higher.
I'll be shipping his oh man, why am I drawing a blank? I've got it put away right now. Oh, his McNeeds is going to be shipping back to him tomorrow.
Ooh, nice. I'm actually friends with the owner of McNeeds. He's a super nice guy.
Yeah, the knife is freaking amazing. I'm going to pull it out of the box to show it again. Yeah, this knife is so dope. WarRoom had been telling me about them, but you know, $500-600 isn't easy to just go drop and grab one. But Chris Lopez sent this one in with the carbon fiber scale. Full size.
They're excellent knives.
Yeah, 3.5 Gen 2, just thick, but so well balanced for how chunky everything is. It feels great.
So back when Circle Mountain Knife Works just got those in, and just got McNeeds in, I found out from the owner at Blade Show that they use the exact same engraver that Knife Works used at the time.
Yeah,
the one that I trained on, and one I not only patented but coined a lot of the techniques we use on it. I turned around and told him how to do it. Like I said, they do guess spread love.
Yeah,
no one benefits. No one.
A killer knife.
When it comes to knife stuff, nobody really benefits from someone holding on to information that can benefit everybody in the long run.
Very true. Yeah, the carbon fiber does look really cool on it. It's, of course, a solid, chunky scale. Well, I shouldn't say solid. It is milled out heavily inside of it. But it is a full piece of carbon fiber. It is no laminate. And, man, this is such a good feeling knife. He has a couple others, but I love this also, the apocalyptic finish on it. It's a finish that you could beat up and not see it.
Yeah, because the more you beat up, the better it looks.
Yeah.
You're not taking away finish, you're adding finish.
Yeah, there you go. And I like that. You're just building character.
Mick Strider told me something that was kind of neat. He said, if you see someone with one of his full production knives, and that thing is pristine, like mint condition, he'll offer to buy it back because he said his knives are designed to be used, not for trophy queens.
Yeah, I heard that.
Queens.
Yeah. Well, okay. Let's talk about Strider. Okay. When Mick Strider can get his QC all together and put out a consistent product, then we can talk about hard use. Okay.
Very true. Very true.
I'm just throwing that out there. Okay. Sorry.
No, you're fine, dude. My Strider I had at the time was one that I got in a trade. Actually, I traded for and then gave my friend about $200 along with the trade to get it. Then I turned around and traded that thing for my Hoback and my Chris Reed fixed blade.
Yeah, I wanted one of the ProTech Striders. That's the one I would rather have because you know that the fit and finish is there.
Yep.
And but the warehouse has been low, but as soon as there's more of the BB&Ms, the North Mountain Blade Dwayne Dwyer in stock, I'll have that to show. And that, you get Strider ergos and look, but with North Mountain Blade build quality and edge. So I'm happy for that.
Yeah. Dwyer's a very interesting dude. I like him a lot. He gave me a bottle of Eagle Rare my second shot show, my second blade show.
Very cool.
He said, "Hey, finish this bottle off, and then we're gonna do a Jaeger shot later." As I proceeded to do a 10-second waterfall. That was not a smart idea. I do not recommend that.
What'd you do?
A 10-second waterfall on Jaeger.
Oh, yeah.
Arguments. But Dwyer's a really cool dude. I like him. And also, he's from my neck of the woods in Virginia, which is cool.
Heck, you could be related. Like, isn't everybody from that neck related?
Knowing that
I
area,
had to go there. I had to go there.
Hey, sadly, knowing that area, there's a 99% chance you're right. The family tree is not a tree; it's a telephone pole.
Cheyenne, I appreciate that. I hope you have a wonderful night as well. Boy,
I'm pretty sure I had my wife cracked up in the other room on that one.
She's not from Virginia too, is she?
No, she's from Indiana originally.
Okay, you're a smart guy. Smart guy. Go out of state.
Dude, I live in Tennessee now. I have free range here in Tennessee.
No, you shouldn't say that. You're married.
That's what I had. Keywords had. I am very happy.
And even if not, she's in the other room. So he ain't gonna say it. I'm messing with you, homie.
It's all good, man. Dude, I love some friendly roasting. Dude, okay, so I bash on Benchmade a lot because I'm honestly not the biggest fan of them because they increase their prices so much for the same quality knife.
Yeah, their pricing is retarded.
Yeah, this is one of the best slip joints I've ever had.
Which one you got?
A Benchmade slip joint?
The proper.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Traditional slip joint, micarta handles, which they patina so well.
Ron Dobbins, what it do, brethren?
And I got this. I had the sheet split blade, and it comes with sheet split or clip point, I believe.
Yeah, I would want a sheet split.
This was my second Christmas present from my wife.
Very cool. Yeah, I've never checked out a Benchmade slip joint.
I'm not sure if they make any ones now, but this is one of the best ones they've ever made. I love this thing. The half stop is so snappy right there.
Yeah.
See if you can hear it. Nice little thud.
Raw Wakase, welcome. Ever After, welcome. Your friend gave you a blue Benchmade knife. Do they sharpen them at the company for free? You can send knives back to Benchmade for sharpening?
No.
Yes, you can.
Note to self, if they're fake, you ain't getting it back.
Yes. No, you're not. I know who have done that.
Yeah,
I got Benchmade, and no.
yeah. If it's a knockoff, they will destroy it. But if it's a real Benchmade, they'll sharpen it and send it back to you.
Absolutely, they'll do a lot for you and send it back.
Yeah, they'll bring it as close to new as they can.
Yep.
That's one thing that I will give them credit for. I don't like their pricing, but I will, and I really think that the bug out shouldn't be as basic as it is. But still, they do take care of you after the sale.
Yeah, and I'm honest, the guys who work for Benchmade are phenomenal. The guys who work for them it's just their business model is not the best in the world, and they were seeing a lot of flack for recently. Like I wish Benchmade would go the route of Microtech did, and make like 1 or 2 knives out of country and make them budget friendly, not like a Microtech did with the whole this is a $300 Chinese knife. Make a budget, like go somewhere like DreamTech or Artisan and make a budget friendly, cheaper, put it in 14C or D2, make a cheap bug out. Because I guarantee that
the thing is there's really no reason to, because there's so many Chinese bug outs that do it better.
Yeah.
I have plenty of Chinese bug outs that are better than so if Benchmade were to do that, they'd be taking away their one right benefit, here, which is made in America. That's their best thing they have going for them, because they don't have even close to the best crossbars. So if they were competing in this price range, there'd be no reason for them to exist. I don't think.
Yeah. I like the knives. The designs are good. It's just the business model. Now, if I can buy a Benchmade on the secondary market for cheap, I'm buying it in a heartbeat. No, you're wrong.
But I just refuse. Horrible.
Yeah. This one here, I bought this one 10 years ago. It's a 154 CM Gripillion.
Yeah. I'd hold on to that one, bro.
That's a good one to have for sure.
I definitely hold on to that one.
And this one,
go ahead.
This one's got a little bit of history behind it. I can't say the full name on stream because that might get demonetized. But it's S-word harassment is what its name is.
Yeah.
And so what it is, I bought this off a buddy of mine at work. His wife got it as a gift from her boss who was trying to flirt with her.
Oh.
He gave to her as a gift because he knew she liked knives. She turned around and sold me for $20.
$20?
Yeah, and it had green scales. It had green scales originally, but I cracked those so bad that a buddy of mine at Knife Works traded me scales because he never carried his.
Ever After, More Knife makes great outdoor knives that are very inexpensive and will do anything you need them to do. They're great knives.
And More Knife is phenomenal. I have one of their knives. It's my fishing knife. I love that thing.
Whether it's the Companion or any of their other ones, they make awesome knives.
Well, and also watch
there's one right there.
Yeah, watch their factory second sales. You'll find a lot of the knife stores that sell factory seconds. And I bought one, and the only problem was the spine. You see the cord through the spine. And that was it. And I paid $8 for it.
William Hornbostel. They can and do destroy all clones sent in. When you send in for sharpening, you're agreeing to the fact that if it's not a true Benchmade, you ain't getting it back.
Yep,
exactly. Which I think is kind of bold. I mean,
well, they have to. Come on,
they have to. Yeah, I understand why you do it, but also I'm like, can you just send back?
I think they should just not. They should just not sharpen it and charge you to send it back to you.
Well, either that or they scar the knife. They just scar the knife and like buff off the Benchmade logo.
BWCA. What is BWCA? Dan Stan and Ever After both know.
BWCA.
Oh, I'm sure they're going to tell us in just a second. It's somewhere. It's like a wildlife area or something, or like a forest or park. Hey, vibes with ire, positive spread. You are worth it. You'll always be an amazing person, no matter what ups and downs. Remember to be yourself and to love yourself. Have a great and lovely day, everyone. Hey, that's a nice message.
Thank you, man. That's awesome.
Well, been getting some good messages in here today.
It's been awesome.
I'm going to grab some more water. I'll be right back.
Yep. Oh, and also, WarRoom no EDC kit is completely without a Zippo.
Yeah. Okay. I don't carry a Zippo anymore because I don't smoke anymore.
I use mine for paracord.
What's this?
I use mine for paracord.
I carry a couple Bics. That's what I carry. They're cheap and expensive, and yeah, I don't have to carry fluid, splint, or any of that.
This one I carry because it's a butane insert one, and I like the fact that it burns paracord really clean and really fast. So I get like the really clean burns like I do right here.
Right.
And these here are I burn them and I tap them down with my thumb like that. So I got some heat calluses on my thumb now from doing all that.
I've carried a few Zippos in my day, bro. I've got scar on my leg from carrying a Zippo.
This is one that I bought my last day at Knife Works. I engraved my logo on it before I left.
Very cool.
And you can see it's like gotten some wear on it, which is kind of nice.
That looks good. Mimo, what it do, homie?
My logo that my wife hand drew for me.
That's awesome, bro. It is.
Yeah, I love it. That's only one I carry now because, like I said, all I use is for paracord. I don't smoke cigarettes or cigars or anything. Like, I do occasional cigar, but I don't smoke for the most part. I vape, and so this is what I carry to do all paracord stuff with, or take pictures for my knives.
Yeah, I always have a big lighter in a lighter, bro, because I smoke herb, and Zippo fluid makes herb taste like crap.
That is true. But granted, the butane is not as bad. Butane's not as bad.
Yeah, I just use a regular big lighter because then it tastes like herb. You can't do matches either. Otherwise, it makes it
sulfury.
Tastes like sulfur.
Yeah. But I've got. Actually, let me go pull up the keychains.
Let me put it to you this way, DVD. When you were out in the field, man, you'd use whatever you could.
I had a Zippo on me every day in the field. But I also smoked cigarettes then, and I didn't mind lighting the first drag of a cigarette with a Zippo because you just didn't inhale the first drag.
Right.
Like there was ways to get around the Zippo flavor in a cigarette.
Yeah.
In the field, not only did I bring extra cartons for me, but I would buy plenty of cartons of other types of smokes because once you're in the field a few days,
you can't
and fools realize they didn't bring enough. You could really start charging for some cigarettes.
That and Pogey Bay, bro.
That and chew. Yeah, I would bring a couple of rolls of chew with me to the field because that was how I made extra money in the field.
Absolutely.
You just waited till about day 3. And start asking who needs tobacco.
Well, I'm telling on myself, but over in Germany, man, me and the LT was cool, and he burned a little bit of the hashish, so we would go and get some and supply the troop.
There you go. Pickled Steel, what is up, Aldo? Member Kripple Krew Inc. How are you, homie?
What's up, Aldo?
So, DBD, so you mentioned to me that you like red, black, and purple, right?
Red, black, or red and gold, or black.
How about that for you?
That's pretty cool looking. Kind of like a Mexican blanket.
Yeah, and then I got one for Deadly Daughter and one for Miss Deadly.
I appreciate that, homie.
There you go.
Very dope. Thank you.
Those are going to go in the box with them. I promise you, it'll be mailed out tomorrow. I'll be out of the house tomorrow morning. I'm going straight to the post office. I'll drop my wife off for work.
Roger.
My ADHD brain's like, oh, I'm gonna do this today. Nope, sleep.
There ain't nothing like some good hash, says Mick Ranger.
Yeah, I totally agree with that.
Hey, I love
every month.
hey, I love hash browns.
Yeah, I remember getting some of that old black tar hash and just putting that on the end of a pin and lighting it and putting it in a plastic bottle to smoke out of.
Oh, crap. Oh.
So easy.
I love hash browns. I love corned beef hash.
Black Nepalese, Afghani. Yep. Lebanese blonde. Yep.
Last time I had it was a friend of ours gave us some that was from Montana.
Those were the good old days. I don't do that stuff anymore, man. I've been sober for 10 years, June 1st.
That's awesome, man.
That's awesome.
So I vape and I drink a little bit of whiskey every now and then.
I even gave up the bait when I come off the road.
I like a little bit of whiskey, but yeah, I remember you used to have your vape pen in all your pictures.
Yep, absolutely.
A couple of them. You had a couple of them.
Yep, absolutely.
You always had at least two going, but yeah, I like a little bit of whiskey. I love my herb, and then that's mainly it. But I don't smoke cigarettes anymore. I did for 25 years, but I still like a little bit of a nicotine pouch.
Yeah, say I do pouches at work, and also speaking of whiskey, I've got a bottle that. Are you a fan of Scotch?
Yeah.
Check if you can find it. Check out a brand called Giant. It's Texas whiskey. It tastes just like Scotch.
Interesting.
I was more of a rum guy.
I prefer like a rye whiskey. Is what I really like. I like Bullet Rye quite a bit.
Bullet's good. Bullet's really good. I've got a bottle of. I just finished off a bottle of Travelers, a few weeks ago. I had the bottle of Giant, and I got a bottle of what I call a knockoff Crown. It's called Ensign Red. Canadian whiskey tastes just like Crown, but it's like $15 a bottle. And they got a pineapple one that's amazing.
Okay.
No, you just lost me. We're done talking. You can't talk about pineapple whiskey and attempt to. No.
Hey, I was apprehensive at first. It's actually really good. It's got flavor profile. That's my sipper.
There you go, There you go, Aldo. Give me a good bullet bourbon, and I'm happy.
Let's talk about
they're wrong.
Like whiskey, okay. When you make it, say like it's moonshine. If it's made with corn, it's but if you make it with fruit, it's brandy. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I totally understand that.
No fruit and alcohol.
It's a different thing.
Hey, no shame on it. No shame on anyone that doesn't like it. I like it. That's my thing. But also, I love me a good straight.
Yeah. Pineapple whiskey. I've never even heard of that, homie.
Yeah, Ensign Red makes it. It's actually the pineapple actually cuts through pretty good. So you had a little bit of acidity with it. With the bite, it's really nice.
I just like whiskey.
Dude,
I like whiskey flavored whiskey the best.
Yep. And my parents are currently on a cruise. My parents are currently on a cruise in Aruba, and they're going to bottle of rum.
It's too much, bro.
I don't know if I should show if I can show the bottle on the screen of the Giant or not.
I don't know why you couldn't show it. We're not on TV.
It's like
and you're not drinking it. You're not.
It's like 3 feet away.
Oh, word. That's the Giant. That looks good.
Yep, 95 proof, and the bottle's nice, and I got mine for $50.
Yeah, it's a trippy looking bottle. I like it.
Yeah, I love that too. That's cool.
Nice.
I love a neat bottle.
Yeah.
You heard me right.
What'd you say?
Make a bong out of it.
Yeah, there you go.
There is actually a whiskey company. I found this. I saw it.
I know that.
I saw it. Yeah. They sell them at Total Wine here in Knoxville.
That sounds like all of high school. Yo, that looks cool. Let's make a pipe out of it.
Yep.
Exactly.
Yo, that looks cool. I bet you we could smoke out of it.
Dude, I legit had a buddy of mine make me an Altoids 10 vape.
Yeah, why not?
Yeah, it worked. Was it sketchy? Yes, it was. But did it work? Also, yes.
Corbin Edwards, welcome.
Hey, Derek, for real, I don't think I said hi, but what's up, brother? Caleb.
Not that type of ice. I like it. Just a quick housekeeping reminder for folks that this Saturday we are going to be doing South African Saturday again with our homeboy Johan Jordan coming back on, designer of the Warhog by Pickled Steel.
Okay,
and
I have
a couple of Kaisers.
I have an announcement too. Right after that live stream, we're gonna head over to Professional Dads, and the Blade Walker giveaway is going on.
Yep, we'll be rolling right from one to the other. And
awesome.
And I think I finally figured out how to direct from so that people could just stay, and when mine ends, it'll take it to that one. I think. Cicero, what it do, homie? Good to see you. And then member Kripple Krew Inc. And then next week on Thursday night talks with myself and War Room, we will be joined by MPG EDC. It'll about to be lit up in here. So take your Beano, everybody. Make sure you ain't gonna have that gas. We all good.
My apologies, Derek. My apologies, sir. I'm gonna hit you up after the live stream, bro.
Welcome, Corbin. Welcome to the Kripple Krew.
Hey, I want to shout out to Aldo too for letting me check out all his knives that he sent over. I really do appreciate it. They're excellent.
Dude, Aldo is such a cool dude.
The prototypes, the South African customs. It's very, very cool. I really enjoyed that Typhon, but I can't wait for the Blood Eagle. When the Blood Eagle has the wave on it, ooh, I think it's gonna be wicked.
I know the
nice.
When it drops, it's coming, coming my way.
I've been carrying the Vortex. B Money, welcome, for the same reason, because this has a wicked hawk bill, and the pocket clip works as a wave, so you can have the knife in hand ready to go. But that Blood Eagle is going to be even better. Yeah, the Typhon. Nice. The Typhon is pretty sick, Mick. Whether you're looking at the premium that's coming this fall, or the budget banger that you can pre-order now. DJ, welcome. Yeah, the Typhon, the budget version with the contoured micarta is available for pre-order. I don't, King DJ, but if you tune in next Thursday, the Butterfly Queen will be on.
Yes.
Yes, Cosmos looks sick as well. I haven't handled it yet, but I know I will be soon.
It is sick. It's tuned perfectly. Perfectly.
That's awesome.
Of course.
I'm carrying. I got right here one. I would say one of the most ridiculous K bars you can find.
The Space Force K bar.
Yep.
The Space Cadet.
I only have one K bar.
This one was a gift from a buddy of mine from my birthday.
I had several like K-Bar Tactical folders from my Tactical knife collecting days, but I gave several of those to my homeboy Neil Mudd and the Deadly Daughter boyfriend because you know they're steel frame locks that late '90s, early 2000s swag that everybody was doing.
Oh yeah.
Have a good one, Jason. Have a great night, homie. Hey, Aldo, you haven't been on, or you weren't on earlier when I was showing this thing. I just want to show you the engineering on this real quick. This is the Avian Knives Tepeza 3.3-inch Magna Cut blade, 90 thousandths blade stock, frame lock with great flipper action or reverse flick. And this 7.5-inch knife comes in at 1.6 ounces.
Holy.
Yes, it's all titanium clip, titanium. You do have a steel lock bar insert. I like this pivot. The pivot looks really cool.
That's unique. I like that.
DVD.
What's that?
What's the price point on it?
$295.
That's not bad at all.
So, like, if Pickled Steel were to do something like this, it'd be affordable.
My question is,
DJ, you should go to Pickled Steel website. Kelly, would you mind dropping a link to the Pickled Steel website? I think DJ wants to spend some money and use code Kripple10 to save 10%. You should grab you a war hog while you're there, and you will thank me later, DJ.
And we gotta go get your Capillavara too.
Yeah, the Capillavara is pretty dope as well. all three of us are Pickled Steel fans. It's another Pickled Steel 67 layered Damascus.
I only own the one, and I'm already a diehard fan. I love the fact that he had the recurve right there, which is blackened out. Then you have like the almost like mirror polish on the rest of it. It's such a nice detail with the blackened spine.
Well,
and that hollow
here's the
round.
thing. Normally, when you have a compound grind, the recurve part is the part that's hollow ground, and not the tip. That's just crazy how that's done.
Yeah, that tip is so thin with that hollow.
It's so cool. That's so neat. I love it.
Hey, DJ, while you're on the Pickled Steel website, if you use this code right here, Kripple10 with a K, it will save you 10% on all of your orders.
Although still in the chat, although hear me out, we need a skeletonized version of the Capillavara. I think that'd be a neat one to do a full skeletonized handle on. I think it looks so thick with the blade.
It could. Well, Brian F. Hopefully soon, Brian F. I know our boy Bladed Ginger is trying to work on a knife with them. Aries has a knife going into prototyping stage, and I'm hoping by the end of this year, early next year, to have something going with Pickled Steel. So there's going to be a lot of homies with Pickled Steel in the future, I think, Brian.
Dude, I'm so excited to work with them.
Plus, I can't wait for us to do the DBD Ultimate Editions. You know what I'm saying.
Dude, all I say is the one I showed you, the Chicana hair looked really good in Ultimate.
That would be wicked crazy. Is this? I wonder if this. Aldo just shared a picture, and I'm wondering. I'm waiting for it to come across my Instagram. I'm wondering if it is the gargoyle.
I want to see it.
My eyes are as close as I can get to my camera right now.
Yeah, I'm waiting. My Instagram isn't showing it yet.
Is it me, or has Instagram been very buffery recently?
You got that right.
Yeah, it's been running kind of slow.
Yep.
Oh, no pics, he said. I just shared. Was I not supposed to? I wasn't the first one. Oh, well, no. He was the one that told us, Aldo. So it's all good. He ain't gonna be mad. He's the one that told us just a little while ago.
Yep.
He was on when we started. We haven't seen anything. He just told us it's going into work. That there should be prototypes soon. But yeah, we haven't seen anything yet.
Oops. There you let the cat out of the bag.
Well, that's okay. It sounded like Aldo wasn't supposed to share before Scott did. So,
So I'm a little jealous of y'all Damascus Tonto. So I'm sharing with my own Damascus Tonto.
Oh, hey, DBD, you didn't jump on that deal I showed you this morning, man. That was a screaming deal.
It was a screaming deal. But I've got the Deadly Daughters graduation party hitting.
So, after this is over, you and I need to talk.
Roger. Yeah, that Tonto was. WarRoom saw yesterday somebody was selling a PM2 Tonto for only $180.
Seriously?
That's a stupid deal.
Dang.
I'll be right back, folks. Mrs. Deadly just got home. I'm gonna go say hi and get my kiss.
Yep. Bro, if I had known you were in the market, I would send it to you.
I turn around and let it
Yeah. It's like I'm broke as crap now because I'm trying to buy a house.
I understand, bro.
Yeah, but also too, Blade Show is what. Have you stayed like toward the end of Blade Show and went to the Spyderco booth after the show?
I understand, bro.
I do. So Spyderco every now and then will bring factory Sencut Knives to Blade Show,
Right.
and my friend TC over Knife Works a couple of years ago bought a PM2 clip point blade. I think he paid $95 for it.
Clip point.
They're standard PM2.
Yeah. Okay. I only got 6 of them.
Yeah, he bought one of their PM2s for $95 because it was a factory second, quote unquote.
Right.
It had a small defect right behind on the jimping of the spidey hole. That's all I had. And it was so small that you almost couldn't see it.
Brian, I ain't gonna be able to get it downdraft. Not gonna be able to. Have to make choices, and that's one I'm gonna have to pass on. I'll pick one up on the secondary sooner or later, but you know what I'm saying.
Yeah.
I want the one that's dropping with Kansept of his the Thunderhead. That's the one I want.
That looks sick. The downdraft is dope though as well.
It is. It's just I gotta make a choice, one or the other. You know what I'm saying? And I'm going with I've been holding out. And the reason I'm doing that is because of this one. This is just so good, man.
I think it's so nice.
This is so good.
I need to send Kansept some stuff.
There's no name next to this comment, but why are Damascus knives called that? It's because the name originally comes from the Damascus area. Now the Damascus of today's knives is not made like that. It's multiple layers of steel, different steels layered together, or can be a single type of steel, but it's multiple layers of it cut and folded into itself so that you get different patterns. But the name Damascus originally comes from the Damascus region.
And according to, if I remember correctly, according to a buddy of mine, the steel itself, the original Damascus steel, which was the original folded steel, was developed in the Damascus region. But nowadays it has a similar look to it, but it's not done the traditional way anymore.
Yeah. It had a layered look to it, but it was nothing like what we have today.
No.
I think I won it, Aldo.
Loved it.
Yeah. Yeah, I want it. I saw that, and I saw that snap and instantly liked the way it
Yep.
looked.
Absolutely.
Matter of fact, why don't we?
I would, but I can't.
I'm gonna pull up his Instagram real quick so that I can show it. Here it is. I'm gonna share this screen.
And how they say it? Oh, snap!
This is the Pickled Steel snap.
Dude, I saw that. That thing is so nice.
I like. Whoops.
Yeah,
I liked the colors. Oh, there it is. That's the button I was looking for. That's the one I like right there.
Oh, yes.
The green and black.
I'm going to see how Pickled Steel's crossbar is, because if it ain't not rest or not, it's going to be phenomenal.
Well, the springs in the
WarHog are phenomenal.
Are awesome.
Yep.
I need to save some money up and buy some Pickled Steels.
Yeah,
luckily,
you need
great prices. Joe Casper, what to do? Under 35 with code Kripple10 for the for the snap. That's going to be crazy,
dude.
Bro, I'm all in on that. Can I buy it tonight?
That's going to sell so good.
Man, this Pickled Steel has so much fire coming down the pipeline.
Dude, I'm so hyped to see what they put out, and I'll love to see them in one of these U.S. knife shows soon. I love to see that.
Talking about coming to Blade Show next year.
They are.
I said he is. I thought.
If Pickled Steel gets a booth at Blade Show, if Pickled Steel gets a booth at Blade Show next year, I'll volunteer to come help at that show.
Yeah, the Impala Hunter, Caleb, you cannot go wrong with the Impala Hunter.
Wait one. Got it. Here's the Impala Hunter.
We were both reaching for him.
Beautiful knife. I absolutely love this knife. It's my second favorite, though. The only reason it's my second favorite is because I love the tack. And the tack fits me so well. But this is absolutely a stunning knife. N690 stainless. The wood handles are the fit and finish on this knife is superb. Yeah, it's an absolute beautiful knife.
Yeah, I'm a big fan.
There's the tack. I love the tack. It fits my hand really well, and I've got large mitts.
Brian F is donating an amazing prize for the 500 sub giveaway. Very cool. Tuesday, 7 to 9 p.m. Eastern.
Brian F, I'll be there.
Hey, that's
remember, remind me on Saturday so I can, and on my, if you remind me on my Tuesday live, Caleb, we'll make sure to talk about it on Tuesday morning. Try to get people there. Well, I mean, maybe get more. You know, we can have multiple favorites. Very true. You know,
absolutely.
It's funny because there are so many times that I have typed up lately, this is one of my favorite. And then, like, you know, whether it's American made knives, or this is one of my favorite crossbars, or this is one of my favorite, you know, there definitely is multiple favorites. Kurt White, what it do, homie?
Hey, you gotta have a favorite in every category.
And favorites can kind of change daily.
True. I carry this one for forever, and I still love this knife. I just don't carry that much anymore. This is one of my favorite ones I have.
The Imperium.
Although I give them one.
That's the best looking version of it.
With the gold plate?
Well, actually, that's the second best version. The best looking version is Dark Water Sun Corn Doggies, because he took our Firestone. It was Tiger Claw. Damn, I got it wrong twice. Tiger Claw took those gold copper fiber scale or carbon fiber scales and put it on the Damascus blade.
Oh, see,
and then
my team's supposed to do that. The problem was I couldn't afford the Damascus one at the time.
Yeah. And then my son actually won from Dark Waters Veterans giveaway the opposite. So after Firestone, or I said it again, after Tiger Claw built the tan micarta with the regular satin blade or stonewash, whatever's on it, was given away to veterans, and my son won that one. So he got the other half of the build, but Tiger Claw has the carbon fiber with the Damascus. So
Yep.
so you have the second best looking version. Tiger Claw's got the best, but it's custom.
Yeah. Also, we were talking shipwrecking a little while ago. I've got a shipwrecked 9mm casing right here.
Hell
As a
yeah!
bead.
Now is that a real 9mm casing, or is that a
real 9mm? I shot myself.
Ginger Fisher? If you had to choose Pickled Steel, which one would you choose? Aldo is asking. Darkwater is getting insane with his anos, Mick. His anos and the brush finish. Holy shit!
Yeah, well, I told you 5 of my knives are headed his way. To tomorrow.
Caleb,
there's
the
new model
Warhog
I have an eyeball on.
Yeah, you can typically get these around right about $50 for code Kripple10, Caleb, and it is definitely my number one knife of last year under $75.
Absolutely a banger. Absolutely a banger.
And it came in at the end of the year and just kicked everybody else's ass I had checked out before.
I like this better than sheepdogs, and I got 3 sheepdogs, and I don't carry them anymore. I carry this.
I've got a miniature, I've got a regular, and I've got an XL sheepdogs, and
yeah,
two of those were gifts.
We lost your video, but we still have you on audio, Nick.
Yeah, I turned the video off for a second.
Okay. What it do, Lou? How you doing, homie?
There's 2 of mine, and I got a mini too.
Let me pop that up. There we go.
I'm Brad.
I have the mini, and I was going to get the S45 VN crossbar, but then I got a Pickled Steel, and I realized I could spend that money elsewhere because I had a Warhog. I didn't need to pay for the crossbar sheepdog anymore.
Nope. All mine are
S35. You need to have a Pickled Steel credit card.
Here's my mini, the 4B.
Yeah. Very cool. Yeah, my mini is. Where are you? Right.
I'm back.
Yeah, my mini is the first knife I learned to reverse flick on. I have the button lock, no flipper mini. I have the first knife I learned to reverse flick. Ginger Fisher, what it do, homie? Remember Kripple Krew Inc. dropping them badass emojis.
I have mine's labeled prototype of the mini with the flipper.
Yeah. I like WarRoom. Yours is the version that had the removable flipper, right?
Yes, both the large and the mini.
Yeah, that's the ones that's the 4V that I want, the one with the removable flipper.
That one's got a removable flipper, and it'll never ever get put back on. Same with the mini.
You don't said I have a 2-digit credit rating. Can I get one?
Actually, mine has my XL does.
Although I did not hear Nick answer your question.
I was looking up. The one I've been diving my hands on is the Destroyer.
Ooh.
That thing is wicked looking.
Derek. Yeah, the Destroyer is a very cool looking Pickled Steel.
I want the Destroyer in that jade. It looks so good. This is my mini. It's a bare bones mini, and this is a gift from my friend David's son, which is my buddy from Beyond EDC. He actually worked for them. He was one that brought them on to design for Kaiser.
You know, that Destroyer makes a lot of sense for you. I see your style in that knife.
Oh yeah, dude.
For
that,
sure.
that thing is a beast, and I want it so bad.
I like it.
The Jade Destroyer.
Here's a trippy knife that I have coming. It just got sent out today. This will be here soon. This is a trippy looking one. Marco, what it do, my man?
What's up, Marco?
This is the Molsec Noise, designed by Fabster Run. You know Fabster Run on Instagram that does all the stop motion?
Yeah.
This is his little fixie with a beer opener, a bottle opener.
A spicy water opener.
I've got one of those coming from him to check out. That's a trippy looking little knife. I started that earlier because Mrs. Deadly showed up with some Modelos, and I was like, man, the noise would be perfect to pop that. The Typhon is going to be epic.
I've got an entire case of Bold Rock here, and I'm tempted to grab myself one after the stream.
Douglas Wagner, what it do? Dan Stan, the button lock version of the Typhon felt good, so the button liner lock is going to feel so much better. Because you're going to have not only the extra strength, but an even snappier detent on the production version versus the prototype I checked out. I'm way stoked for the Typhon.
Yeah, wait till you check out that Cosmos. Don't sleep on it, bro.
I've wanted that one ever since Aldo showed images on one of my live streams.
That's a nice night, bro.
Also, I want that chocolate one you have.
Oh, the Freya?
Yeah, the chocolate Freya.
Yeah, the chocolate Freya is such a good knife, but there is
the last one.
Not gonna lie, I was a little sad when I didn't win it during the giveaway. I was a little sad about that.
Yeah,
I got the last one.
I think Sheila might have been the one that won it. I can't remember for sure.
It was Sheila.
I know Sheila won a Pickled Steel from one of my lives, and I think it might have been the chocolate Freya.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure I was in the majority there. A lot of people who wanted that thing and didn't get it.
Yeah, well, as soon as Aldo said there's only one left on my live stream, WarRoom snagged it.
Yep.
Mine.
Like
Chris Aldo, there's none left now.
So Lou, which do you hate more, Donut or Ultim?
Ultim.
Lou's hating on the donut knife, so I'm wondering which one he hates more. Brian's asking you, how is the Swift 3?
Oh, I love it, bro. Absolutely love it. Got it right here, bro.
Here's also in my carry almost every day here at home.
Mr. Mustache.
Yeah, Baker.
Donut knives are the ninth circle of hell, says Lou.
You got your opinion.
Show him the trans flag on that one. He'll really like it.
Which one?
That one. The pink and blue. I'm giving you crap. Oh wait, was that the one that had the
Baker?
Yeah, that's the one that has the lanyard on it.
Well, this one has a regular lanyard. I have another Pickled Steel. I have another
is that
the CDC knives. It's a medium. This is the medium, but I have another one of the CDC knives that has an actual donut bead on it.
Yeah, damn Stan, it's Crippleton, all caps with a K.
That's not the little one.
Ultim is the 8th circle, so it's slightly better. Woohoo! We found something Lou hates more than my Ultim.
What's that? Crispy donuts?
The donuts. Yeah, he hates donut knives.
I'm like, donut.
A while back there, Brian F., you can find these on Midway for like $120. They're worth every bit of it. The Swift 3. I don't know if they're still that price, but
You sent one of those to Gareth, right?
What? No. I sent him the verdict.
Which one?
There you go.
The verdict. That one.
Oh, yeah, that's right. The verdict.
You played with this. This is an absolute little banger.
I actually love this CDC knife. The blade is a stick shape. The blade, of course, jimping on the back with the jimping up here too.
Yeah, and the swedging looks really good.
And there's the beds on it.
Same reason I won't carry an American Lawman is the same reason I won't carry a CDC knife. This law enforcement and a correctional officer, and I'm a biker. I won't carry a knife from that company. And I hear that they're decent guys. I'm not saying anything at all about the guys themselves.
Well,
I'm just saying I won't carry the brand.
I've known them for a couple of years now, and they're decent. Okay, actually, I'm trying.
Okay, I have heard people say they're assholes, but I wasn't going to say that because I don't know them.
Yeah, they're very much a better than you kind of guys.
Well, most LEOs are.
Sure.
The 8010 Tonto is still on Midway for $69 in S35.
That's a steal, bro.
Cool kid, welcome. Ducky, welcome.
I got this. This is my Pickled Steel 8010 Light. I got this for $36 at Midway. And
what?
$36 at Midway. 8010 Light. The only difference is it's not S35, it's A10, and it's not G10, it's Gribery. But Pickled Steel does a phenomenal job on their Gribery.
Their Gribery is the closest FRN feel to G10.
Yep, absolutely.
It's phenomenal.
Unless you pay really close attention, it is very hard. And like there's not much difference in the feel on their G10 scales and their FRN. I had both of these in hand at the same time, the 8015 and the 8015 Light. And the Light, you could barely tell that there was a difference in the feel.
See, for the longest time, when I worked in Knife Works, we had the 15 and the 15 Light, or the regular one and the Light. And I couldn't tell the difference in this hand because I thought the light version was skeletonized underneath. That's what I thought was the light version. For a long time, I didn't realize that they're different hand materials.
Yeah, no, the reason they spelt it light differently was because it wasn't really much lighter. It's only 0.3 ounces lighter. The reason it's called light is because it's lighter in materials. Yeah. And that's why they spelt it LITE.
Yeah, but I could not tell that they were different materials when I first started working there.
Yeah, they feel very similar.
The guy who's been working the counter for 20 years explained it to me.
Glacier Shark, what's going on? And it sounds like I have a picture from Pickled Steel. Let's take a look.
What do you think of this one, Brian F? I absolutely love this knife.
Yo, that looks like a metallic purple.
Okay, fine. Let me hear. I'll put my screen for it. Is that better?
Check this out. Is that a metallic purple, Freya? Well, that's a Jimmy Crow special right there. Oh. And that is. He turned that like a purple. Look at that. And then he acid washed the blade.
That was the red Freya that he
must have added blue.
And dyed it and then sanded the handles off of it. If that's the one I'm thinking about. That's the one that I gave him, I think, maybe.
That's sick.
That looks fantastic. And then he acid washed the blade too.
Yep.
That's a really wicked.
I need to get my hands on a tumbler sometime. I want to get a house and get a workshop going at a house.
You know how
on a small tumbler.
You know how Jimmy Crow does his stonewash?
How's that? A plastic jar with some rocks.
Exactly. That's how he does it. He shakes it.
He doesn't tumble it. He uses hands. His hands to shake it.
I try to get a good Dollar Tree, get myself a container of some aquarium rocks.
Ooh, Kelly just bought.
I had the pair.
a Pickled Steel Freya for his giveaway. That's very cool.
Heck yeah.
Oh, wait. Or somebody did. Anyway, there is. Oh, maybe Caleb was saying he just bought one. Gotcha.
We did.
Very cool. Yeah, the Freya, it's
They're
still a
pretty
knife that I reach for very, I have, this is the least expensive knife that I carry. By far. And one that I reach for very often.
Okay. These are what? Gravity scale, FRN scale.
FRN.
The way that you see how they're waffled, correct?
Yeah.
They make them to where you cannot crush these. You know, they're solid knives. You cannot bend them.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? They're solid knives. For the price that you pay, these are excellent little budget bangers.
They definitely are. And
shipping's
sharp
right
as hell.
Yep. Oh yeah.
The only $25 knife that I know that you can get with a hand finished edge.
Absolutely.
Which I'm still astounded that they can give you that price point with a hand finished edge.
Yes, I know. But every pickled steel knife comes off the stone or comes off the belt and goes to a stone.
That's so awesome.
Yeah, nuts. Yeah, it does. It has inset liners, Lou. Full inset liners.
I saw one of the new ones that is, I think it's on pre-order that I saw had that camo carbon. Had the red camo carbon. Yeah.
Wonder which one that one is.
Oh, it's the Scout Pro Red. What it was called? It's on pre-order.
Scout. Let me pull that
The
up.
Scout Pro. The red and the blue ones look so good.
I'm sure I've looked at these, but now I've got her. Oh yes. Okay. Yes. They've got the regular one with micarta or the pro, and you can get it with that carbon fiber for $33 after code Kripple10. I'll show
which is
insane. Real quick.
It's insane.
This is the knife that he's talking about that you can grab for under $35 with awesome shred carbon fiber scales.
And I'm a sucker for that kind of camo, for that kind of carbon. Like, it's so beautiful.
Yeah,
absolutely.
Very looks good.
You see right here, I've got mine with the.
Yep.
And this one is the Damascus.
That's got that Damascus. Yeah, that looks good.
This one was it was a Blade Show, I think, 23 exclusive.
I think everybody on here loves them some M4 mid-ranger.
M4 right
now,
here, bro.
So far, the only M4 in my collection is from Spyderco on the Manic 2 lightweight, but there will be more.
Same here for my good Jimbo.
M4 right here, cold steel.
Yeah, WarRoom has a fair amount of M4.
And 3D.
Actually, not as much as you used to. Not as much as you used to.
No. Well, I give it to one of my buddies. Well, not give it to him, but one of my buddies had some of mine. Oh, M4.
Yeah, this one might look a little familiar to you.
I love my Ojimbo. This thing is so cool. And it is kind of my inspiration for that one I showed y'all a little bit ago, the drawing.
Yeah.
With that sway back on the blade. It's a great place for your thumb.
Lou says he doesn't like M4 enough to marry it, but he would have a tawdry affair with it. He would
Blade,
he would get reported and catch charges from it.
He's already done that.
I did not have relations with that blade steel.
Hey,
Although I like me some D2.
if you like M4, the Blade HQ's got the PM3 lightweight in M4 right now.
Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah, the Para 3 lightweight M4 with the same mint FRN.
Brian F, I would do that in a second, bro.
See,
Oh,
this right
man.
here, this originally had the jade handles on it, and then I did my own custom handles on it.
Yo, that would be nuts, Brian F. Oh, that looks good.
Yep.
Except that tip down carry is bullshit.
Hey, I'm flipping it anytime I want. The problem is my T6 bit is now stretched like I do now.
Call him out on that.
I did. Straight up. This is the Weldon Carries live, homie.
Preach, brother.
Yeah, well, I thought Weldon Carry was the only one that carried wrong.
Hey, I get so because for me with lynch clip, this feels better in my hand than what other direction. Plus, I pull out, I pull out this way like that. This is already ready to go.
I mean, everybody can do shit wrong if they feel like it.
I don't
know. Lou says tip down is very gas station.
Hey. Gas station knives get me through working retail. That's all I can say.
It's funny, all of our knives used to be tipped down, and now I cannot stand to carry a knife that way. I won't carry a knife if it's got tipped down.
I told you I carried that knife for 15 years, bro.
Carrington, tip up.
Yeah, I don't. I can't carry that way any longer.
I actually wanted one of those when I was younger. I actually wanted one of those.
It's a great knife.
Now I can't get my hands on one just so I can do some custom work to it. Take my mom's engraver, do an acid wash on the handle, and then engrave some patterns into it.
There you go.
I'm fine now.
I can bling that thing up. You know, it's 10 o'clock here, and my wife needs to go to sleep, so I'm gonna hop off her tonight.
All right, well, have a great night, homie. We're gonna be shutting it down pretty shortly.
Yeah, have a good night.
Have a great
you as
one,
well.
buddy.
Appreciate you sharing the new designs, homie.
Hey, no problem, man. I'll show my sketches.
Roger that, brother. Take it easy.
You too.
Yay.
My chat keeps freezing.
Your chat keeps freezing?
Yeah, it's always on this. I don't know what it is with this
tablet.
Yeah, tablet. I don't know what it is. I think next week I'm gonna set up my computer in here.
Yeah. Yeah, I use my laptop, and I always restart it before I go live.
I mean,
what's that, Aldo? What's up, Aldo? What is the remote for, WarRoom? Says Lou.
What? This? For my TV right here.
It's currently muted on Fox News.
Yep, absolutely. 100%.
I knew. I didn't even have to ask. The Rico. Ooh. Rico T and Rico D. Let me share this screen. The Ricos from Pickled Steel. Button lock. Cora de la Cruz. Come to several lives. And then, yeah, sure. Hang out. Talk knives. Coming to USA soon. Let's share this screen. Take it easy, Will. Have a great night, homie.
Hey, Aldo, while we're at it, somebody showed me some Spydercos that you have. Man, they are chef's kiss, brother.
Oh, those Mambas?
Yes, chef's kiss, brother. You know I'm a Spyderco fan.
Check out the Rico T and Rico D. You've got a drop point with a little bit thicker handle and a Tonto with a little thinner handle.
Ooh.
About to come to US.
Ooh.
And let's see. Whoops. I want to see the overall length.
You can just ship one of
200.
those.
So we're an 8-inch knife.
And you can just ship one of those right to my house there, Aldo.
Yeah, we're an 8-inch knife. Is that a standard button or a button liner? I'm just curious because of the Typhon.
Ain't no Roku here, bro. This is Fire Stick, bro.
Ooh. That's some good looking contoured micarta. I like both of those, the Tonto and the drop point.
Are they standard button lock?
That's what I'm curious about myself. Standard button. Adrian Hernandez, Johnny Cash. Who's that? Never heard of him.
Johnny Cash. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. Like I don't know him. I mean, he's dead.
Sunday morning coming down.
But good music, before he died.
Awesome.
Not so much lately.
Yeah.
He's not like Tupac. He didn't put out 10 million albums after death. Don't scratch your itch with your knife. You think? Oh, and be less dumb. Oh, time for a decal Band-Aid.
I have them.
Yeah, Mick is living the life.
I'll express it to you, Nick.
Adrian Hernandez, welcome to the stream. Cordella Cruz, welcome. Thought War Room was showing off that he had a Roku.
Now, I
Shipping
said
to USA next week. The Fixie, the band. Ooh, I want the Fixie.
Yep, me too. Me too.
The Banshee and the TAC.
Oh, I got the TAC.
Carcub, welcome. You got yourself pretty good, huh, Mick? Sever 7, what it do, homie? Which knife? The one that I just showed from Pickled Steel? Yeah, I'll drop that link.
What's up, Sever?
Hope you're having a good night today, homie. Sever's got the Get Some coming soon. Working on some other designs as well, but I'm really, really looking forward to that Get Some. There you go. If you're talking about the Ricos, there's the link for both that'll pull up the D and the T, the Tonto and the drop point. Blood dripping down your elbow. You got somebody there to help wrap you up?
Tourniquet.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Don't forget to write the time on your arm.
This is the last one that bit me really, really good.
Oh, I still remember when that one got you.
Oh, brother. And who puts a lanyard that long on a knife? I mean, seriously, folks.
Besides Ed Durbin.
Yeah, well, yeah, there's that. I mean, it's longer than a knife. Come on.
Yeah, Lou, I've been telling Gareth and Aldo that forever. I've been telling them to come here because Trump has already said they can come. He declared a state of emergency for the South Africans to come here. Car Cub. Well, you can't win anything unless you're 18 or older. But you can hang out and watch knives all the time. Yeah, he didn't put that lanyard on there, Mick. That thing came with that. It's a cool knife, but yeah, it's a wicked long lanyard. It's like
14 state, man, is pokey.
Civivi. I don't know if they still are, but Civivi used to put stupid long lanyards on their fixies.
There's
And
one of my lanyards.
I took them off all the time. Yeah, if I've got a lanyard, it has to be short.
And thank you to Kelly White for teaching me how to do that.
Yay. What'd you buy, DJ? What'd you pick up?
I mean, Kelly White does stuff like this
Very cool looking.
and this for you. I'm sure everybody in here knows.
Yay.
And
Yeah,
then-
wait, William, I have had to super glue my fingers quite a few times since I started the channel. Yeah, this is
it's almost a weekly occurrence.
this is my Kelly White monkey fist.
Let's be honest.
And then I believe I have sent all the giveaway ones out. I believe.
Monkey Fist Light.
Yeah, the little monkey. That's right. You got one of them little monkeys.
Yes. Kelly took care of me.
Good night, William. Yeah, he says that mossy oak cord is the Rapunzel of knife lanyards.
I just haven't yeah.
That's so you can swing the knife around like a flail
Well,
in case you need to.
That's how it bit me. I pulled it by the lanyard and it jumped out of my 2 fingers.
Mr. Cat, welcome. All right, brother. I know it's getting late over there.
It is. Sorry.
It is. And I think I'm about to go have some dinner with Miss Deadly.
Tell Mrs. Deadly, hey.
I
For me?
will. I appreciate everybody hanging out tonight. And don't forget, big homie Johan Jordan, South African Saturday this Saturday. And then Blade Walker 1K celebration on Unprofessional Dad stream after next Tuesday. Besides my usual, there will be Caleb's 500 sub giveaway in the afternoon. And then Thursday evening, we got MPG joining us. What were you going to say, Chris?
I said it's going to be a truly epic couple weeks.
Yeah, it is.
And then we got Blade Show coming up. I'm sure everybody's getting ready for that.
Or graduation. One or the other.
Yeah.
Hey, everybody have a killer night. Much love to the EDC Familia. Big shout out to the War Crew.
You guys
Everybody.
have a great night.
Absolutely. Stay safe. Stay frosty. Stay deadly.
Peace.